What is up, trolls? Gratch back with another war recap for you guys. This one against Townhalls2Dust, which is exactly what we did to them for the most part. They were okay, but not great, as you can see by the score. Mainly 2 stars across the board until you get further down. Then they finally started getting some lucky 3s. We got 2 stars on most of their Town Hall 10s. We did miss it on their number 1. And then got 2 3 stars. That was me dipping down on them and just doing mass witches. So we'll go down until we get to their Town Hall 9s, because those are some of the fun attacks. So let's just start off. We'll see Jad going in on their number 8. And I'm bringing you this one because I just like the way he does it. He's basically going to split the base into either side, send a group down both sides of this base, and then bring it up the middle once they've cleared out all the outside stuff. So you see he's got 3 golems backed up by lots of wizards. Just letting them take out sort of this side of outside buildings. And now that that's done, he's going to drop a 4th golem and a couple of witches on the one side, and then his king on the other side, and then he'll do 3 Valks on each one. And then just reinforcing with wizards as they make their way down. He's going to drop a poison on the queen just to slow down the amount of damage she's outputting while his queen gets down there and starts taking shots. And as you can see, they're just sort of slowly working their way down both sides. Just taking it nice and slow. The queen is getting targeted by that Expo, so he is going to have to use her ability here in a second. Just to stop being targeted. And used a heal over on the other side and down here at the bottom just to get stuff sort of pumped back up before they make this push into the core. You see, he's still got 2 golems, a handful of Valks, basically a full health king, and then a lot of wizards, and still got those witches putting out skeletons. So everything here on the outside is cleared out. He sends in some wall breakers to let them in, so they break in, and then he's just going to wait, and then drop that jump there, so they'll break through the wall, and then go take the jump spell. And you can see where this one's going at this point. He uses his king's ability, gets it in there. Yeah, I mean, just I love the way he sort of just broke that down and went around, and boom, 3 stars. Nice attack, Jad. Alright, let's see Meg's now on number 9. And so this one was more of an anti-3 type design, and I like the way she does this one here. So she sends in the hog and gets the lord, then just going to go with the double poison. And you can see here she's got 4 heal spells, no jumps or anything like that. So we'll wait a minute while these CC troops die. Alright, so she drops her golems now, gonna get the wizards behind, create that funnel here, and take out these outside buildings. They'll also get in there and start taking out the enemy king. Got the wall breakers to let everything in, and then gets his queen down and king. So they'll work their way in, they'll take out that enemy king, and then sends in the Valks. Couple wall breakers. I think she may have wanted those to go in and open that next compartment, which doesn't happen, but that's okay. The Valks can break through pretty easily. And then she'll get a heal down for them here in the core, keep them up full strength. And then just bring in a giant with a few hogs here, taking out this left-hand side, getting those point defense there. The queen's going to step over and help out a little bit. And so you can see there's not really any good double giant bomb spots left except there at the top hand, sort of by where that mortar is, maybe. Only possibility. So it goes on and gets a heal down for these hogs, just letting them work their way around. and still has a heal left. And got that golem out front doing some tanking. So there's a giant bomb. She's going to need to use her last heal here shortly. There it goes. And she's got troops down at the bottom doing cleanup already. So that heal maybe could have been placed a little bit better because these hogs aren't really getting a whole lot of benefit from it. But it did heal her queen all the way back up, so that's nice. And now it's just cleanup. The whole inside of the base is cleared out, so everything's just going to be working its way around the outside. Meet up there on that top right corner. And boom, 3 stars. Great job, Megs. Alright, next let's take a look at 11 with T-Moss. And so, before we start, you can see this is not a very good base. It's not super upgraded. But I don't know, I had fun watching it. The way that he does it, he's got 4 heals. And just mass hogs. So let's watch what he does here. So sends in a barb, trying to get the CC lure. It does trigger that giant bomb. Then he sends in a giant that will lure out the CC. And he's going to drop another giant, I believe, just to sort of pull it all together a little bit better over to the side. There it is. So now that the CC's bunched up, he's going to do his poisons. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Alright, so drops a couple minions, just sort of start creating a funnel and get some free buildings. Then drops a CC golem. The whole purpose of the golem and the heroes here really is just to get in and get the enemy queen. So sends in a couple wall breakers. They're going to break in, drops his king and queen. And then as the king gets in there, he'll use the king's ability here right there. Get the queen, and now the king. And then just does sort of an Asian wall here on that same side. And he's going to do a 4 heal, sort of symmetrical. You'll see him coming down right here. Goes the first one and the second one. Get those hogs healed back up. And then as they work through, he'll basically do the same thing further down. Just keeping everything healed. So here goes his next 2 heals. There's the one, and here comes the last one. And you can already see where this one's going. I mean, just wrecked. Everything moving through. So there was a double giant bomb there, but I mean, everything was already, all the defenses were gone at that point, so it doesn't really matter. And he's got plenty of hogs. His queen's still up. And boom, 3 stars, nice attack. Next up, we got Wrath going in on number 13. Doing it with kind of a max attack. I like the way he's been doing these. They're really nice. So he just drops in a couple loons to get the CC lure. Going to double poison them. I guess it's not really a max attack because normally you wouldn't lure out the CC. You just bring it in. But he does 4 earthquake in. You can see he's going to be able to get both of those air defenses with his kill squad. Created that funnel with the minions and then drops the single golem, some wall breakers, and then his king and queen, and then a handful of Valks. And you can see they're going to get both the heroes, the air defenses. They'll be able to get in and get both sweepers, expo. Huge value for this kill squad here. So you can see both of the enemy heroes are now down. One of the air defenses is down. The second one's going. Still got Valks and heroes up, doing lots of work. And so he could have started with his Lava Hound portion at this point, but he's being patient, letting some of these other buildings get taken out, which is good. Uses the King's ability. Both sweepers are down. An Expo is down. And now finally he's about ready to start bringing in the Lava Hounds and the balloons. Here comes the first Lava Hound, a handful of balloons targeted at those defenses. Gets a rage down for them. And then brings the other Lava Hound from the other side and sort of does the same thing, targeting those balloons. He's still got a rage, so gets it down, helps move those balloons through, get him onto that air defense here quickly. So it goes down, And then the Lava Hound burst, which is nice, get some cleanup troops. And this base is just wrecked. Look at all those balloons and lava pups going around. Still got his queen. They will have to backtrack a little bit to go get that corner. And boom. Great attack. Love the way he does that. Good job, Wrath. And finally, let's go get some Town Hall 8 action. Which one will we watch today? Let's do Manifest, going in on their number 18. Doing it with a Dragloon, with the Zapquake. Again, it's a Town Hall 8. How good a base can it really be? I mean, probably a little bit better than this one. Not a great layout. That one air defense is super exposed. So he Zapquakes the one that's sort of interior. Funnels with his dragons nicely. He'll get a rage down for them. Help them move through some of this high HP stuff and the enemy CC. And then drops his loons to get in there with a haste on that air defense. One air defense left, but it's being targeted now. It'll go down real quick. There it goes. So the balloons, lots of dragons. This one's over. I mean, there's no chance that this base is going to be able to stand. Only like a couple buildings that can even hurt his dragons. And that one Tesla is just not going to be enough. Boom. 3 stars. That's how we do it at Town Hall 8. Alright guys, so a nice war. And I recorded this a little late, so we're almost finished up with our next one as well, which looks to be another victory. So I'll be bringing that one to you soon. Until then, this is Gretch from King Trolls, bringing you the boom.
Here comes the ready or not. Here comes the boys from the south. Here comes the